In the summer of 1924, Calvin Coolidge underwent a devastating personal tragedy, the death of his favorite child, 16-year-old son, a boy who played tennis on the White House tennis courts and who developed a blister on one of his toes, and it became infected, and he was dead within a week. Calvin Coolidge's presidency changed after that. He was withdrawn. He slept 15 hours a day. He worked about 4 hours every day. He demonstrated all of these symptoms of clinical depression. From the time of the death of his son until Coolidge left office, he was an incapacitated president.
I'm here at the National Museum of American History in an exhibit called The American Presidency, A Glorious Burden. What happens if a friend or a colleague thinks the president is suffering severe depression or Alzheimer's? On those particularly touchy issues, there is no formal protocol, no special branch of the White House Medical Unit. In the winter of 1974, as the Watergate investigation zeroed in on the White House, presidential aide David Gergen, who has worked for both Republicans and Democrats, says Nixon felt the pressure.
I don't think we'll ever know clinically what his condition was in the final throes of Watergate. But we have enough accounts, and I was there, to know that he had some very bad nights.
A group of senators led by New York's Jacob Javits worried that Nixon was wearing down under the stress. So they called Dr. Burt Brown, a psychiatrist and director of the National Institutes of Mental Health. He had treated many people in high-level positions.
There was sort of a withdrawal from social contact. One of the senators mentioned that there wasn't a week that had gone by for 4 years where he didn't get a phone call on some point or other, and had not received a phone call for several weeks.
Now, Dr. Brown had no official responsibility for President Nixon, but he told the senators this: look for warning signs like increased drinking, mood swings, or an uncontrolled temper.
This is a man who had wonderful, lucid, and far-reaching insights. And when he was under all that pressure, under all that stress, it's a close call, you know, whether the president is right there or should be there, making decisions, say, in an international crisis.
At the time, no one suggested publicly that the stress was too much for Nixon, but political pressure was too much. And he resigned.